I always have to give credit to my mother for bringing me to Primal. I was a senior in college, and she knew I was always into like fitness and nutrition and stuff. And one day she just sent me a link to Mark's Daily Apple, and I went on, checked it out, and pretty immediately was like, oh, this makes a ton of sense. And I always just kind of figured like, oh, well, at some point I'll, go back to school for nutrition, and then I'll, do something career-wise with that. I saw something again about the coaching course, and something just kind of clicked for me. And I was like, wait, I don't have to wait and go back to school and all this other stuff. So I just dove in and kind of hit the ground running, and now I'm here. We were acquaintances, not necessarily friends, but she had been posting on Facebook about this little journey to health she was doing. She was doing a lot of hiking. And I just kind of reached out and told her, hey, if you ever have any questions or, want, guided to some good resources or anything, let me know. And we ended up talking for a little bit, and we set up a discovery call and talked for a while. And she mentioned she was really, the first step for her was wanting to quit soda. And she just was really not confident about it. She just said just really didn't think she could do it. And I borrowed a line from, I believe from Christine, actually, in the Primal coaching course. I told her, oh, look, I know you can do it because I've done it. And if I can do it, you can do it. And, if you're doubting yourself, you can borrow my confidence until you find yours. And, the discovery call ended. I didn't really think anything else of it. And 2 months later, I was visiting Bishop, and we had another little sit down, and she told me that she hadn't had soda since we talked, and that what I told her and, borrowing my confidence really got her through it. And I almost cried, honestly. It was just the first moment of being whoa, I actually helped this person improve their life. I mentioned I'm working with this woman, Jolie, and she's actually just started a little group called Indigenous Women's Hike. And they're going to be hiking the John Muir Trail next year, reclaiming their ancestral trade routes, essentially. So she's got a group of Indigenous women together, and I'm going to be working with them, just doing kind of the nutrition protocol for their entire journey over the next year. And then beyond that, we're getting ready to set up some things at the Paiute Cultural Center. We're going to try and set up some free dinners for the Native population. To get some funding going for that, probably going to do some cater some banquet-style dinners for fundraising. And I'm really just trying to tie everything together in the sense of regenerative farming and the food system, and trying to do whatever I can to help Bishop and the greater Owens Valley become more self-sustaining, improving all of these different facets of health, the ecosystem, and all of that stuff kind of feeds into human health as well.